wet. So, is, don't mind, we got King in the background, is like my son did not like sitting in that pram over here, so we have his car seat, which is a Nuna Pippa Light, I believe. Yeah, I think it's the Nuna Pippa Light. These are adapters that you buy, and you click one in here. You got one on each side. And then you can do this. I promise you it's a lot easier than I'm making it out to be. And this is how I rolled with my son for the first 3 months of his life until he was able to sit up and sit in the seat, because he did not like laying flat in this pram at all. So I never used the pram whatsoever.
sing my comeback song. She said she'd never turn on me. You're not to mine. What you do, what you do. You're not to mine. All this pain you said I'd never be. You're not to mine. What I do, do. Return up the man. Return up the man. Return up the man. Don't you know? You know that I've been there. Here I go. Return up the man. A little girl. Return up the man. What's my pearl? Return up the man. Up and down. You know that I've been there. Round and round.
Stop lying about your feelings.
Welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, I'm gonna stop playing. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanya Renee. I do videos on all kinds of stuff, reviews, baby stuff, weight loss, everything that you can think about. I'm so happy that you decided to tune in, and from the title you can see I am doing a review on a stroller. The stroller slowly has grown in popularity. When I first seen a stroller, it was maybe at least 5 years ago. It was way more than 5 years ago. I wasn't even thinking about having a baby. I was probably in my 20s when I first seen it, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so in love with this stroller. It's beautiful, I want it. And then I saw the price tag and I was like, whoa. I think my first child, I started looking at strollers and I was like, I want that stroller so bad. And I wasn't sure about it. Obviously, if you watch this channel, you know my struggles with infertility. I had lost numerous babies and I was never able to buy a stroller. I had one gifted to me, and after my third loss, I was just so sad I gave it away to someone who really needed it, a friend of mine. And I gave it away because I was like, God is gonna bless me, and I know that soon I will have a child and I'll get back more than what I gave. You know what I'm saying? So gave it away, and then my dogs. This is why I don't like doing videos down here, but I needed a light and I wasn't gonna carry the heavy stroller all the way upstairs. But anyway, let's get back on track. So I saw the stroller and I showed it to my husband. I never showed him the price tag though, but he was like, oh, this looks kind of pricey. Never showed him the price tag. And I was gonna originally just buy it myself or whatever. And then I kind of gave up on it. I was like, oh, do I really need it? No, I like it. But you know, we were having a miracle baby. I was way down the line. We believed and we prayed and we knew that this baby was coming, which is King, which he's sitting right here being super quiet right now, which I'm very surprised about. But anyway, I came home from a trip and what I see, these boxes that says Mima on them, I almost passed the freak out. But anyway, I got my stroller and realized once I had my child that this stroller wasn't very economical. It wasn't thought through. I ended up getting another stroller because this stroller is the Cadillac of strollers. But when I say Cadillac, I'm talking about not no STS, no CTS. I'm talking about them old school big boy rolling on fofos, like them big boy 60s, 70s big giant Cadillac Records kind of stroller. Okay, this stroller is big. And it doesn't look that big, but in reality, the way it folds and because the way that it's well made, it can't be just folded up. It's not a foldable stroller, give or take. The chassis, I think that's what it's called, that part folds very nicely. I'll put a link in it so you can see a vid of how it folds up. So you can see, you pull the two levers. There's two levers right here on the side. You pull like this, goes like that. And this is how it closes. So this is it closed up. It is quite heavy. And then to open it, you hit those two, but you unclip it. There's a little clip down here, which I'll zoom in for you later. And boom, here goes the stroller. But I'm gonna give you a little specs on the stroller. I'm not gonna be precise. I will put a link in for their website so you can see the dimensions if you want to measure your car to see if it fits, because that's a big thing. And and everything else about it. So let's start off with the price. The price ranges from $1,100 to $1,600 for the stroller. Depends on if they're having sales. It depends on sometimes the color that you're getting. It depends on the add-ons, but it can run. Right now they have a sale. I think they're like $1,100 right now with everything that comes with it. I'll also link the things that come with it. So when you go on a website, you're gonna pick your chassis, what color you want. I have the black, I believe it comes in rose gold and silver. So those are the options in black. The color, they have the basics, I think black, white, brown, and some other weird color. And then they have the exclusive colors that come and go, which I believe is the yellow. If you ever seen Keisha Kayor, oh, she was right behind me, getting all comfortable. But Keisha Kayor, that's her name. She had a yellow one. That was a limited edition color that they might come back with. I have the blue. Which you don't see that one. They don't even have that on the website, I think, anymore. But again, I think they come back. And I have a homegirl in New York, and she has the olive green, which I think is really fly. And then if you do want to keep, because I thought, hey, if I had a girl, I would just switch out the inside. I just have a black inside, but you choose the background you want for your seat. Like if you want pink, black and white, yellow, it's the seat piece with the hooks. You choose that also, and then you choose the color of your stroller. And that's just a stroller. That's the base stroller. What comes with it, that's it. Now there's some accessories that you might, if you travel like my family travel, you need the travel case. The travel case is $199, but it's well worth it if you're gonna travel with it. Traveling with it was a a job. So let me go ahead and tell you why I tell you it's not economically good for a family, a mother, or even a single mother, like a mother's period. The first thing is you don't want to travel with this alone, because if you have your baby, you have to put your baby somewhere so that you can then fold it up, take off the top part, fold it, put it in the stroller, put it in the bag and take the wheels off. So it's a whole process. That protects it. And that's if you do that at the gate, because you want to have your stroller going through the airport. Now, when I say going through the airport, how many people stop me and ask me about that stroller, how beautiful that stroller is? It is amazing. It is an eye stopper. It is gorgeous. But just remember, it is work. All right. So that's the first issue that I have. So let's start with the cons. The cons of this stroller is the price. It is very expensive, and a lot of people can't afford to pay that much for a stroller and then turn around and have to get a travel stroller, because that's not a travel stroller, right? I feel like that's a really good stroller if you live in a city and you don't have to take it down all the time and you don't drive anywhere. You go on a bus, you go on a train, and then it's big. So remember, going to restaurants, places like that, they don't have space for cute strollers like that. So you have to find somewhere to put the stroller. Then you have to worry about someone stealing your stroller, $1,600 stroller. So if someone knows how expensive it is, you live somewhere like New York City, them scammers, they'll probably try to steal your stroller. I had an issue once with someone trying to steal my stroller. I was on it though, but it was really weird that I was so protective over a stroller, right? So that's the first con of buying the stroller. It's expensive. 2, it's really big. 3, it's not easy to take up and down by itself. Another con of the stroller is it only goes up to 37 pounds. So if you have a big child like my son right here is, My son was able to get in it early because he was sitting up at 3 months, but about 6 or 7 months I stopped putting him in it because he was too tall, his legs was hanging off. You ready to go walking? I think King needs a new stroller. Someone's getting way too big. It just didn't work for us anymore, and I ended up going to the same company and getting their foldable stroller that can fit in the overhead, which I love, and he still rides in that to this day. Another con is if you're planning on having baby number 2 and you need a double stroller, this stroller is not convertible into a double stroller, which right now is what I'm going through right now. I had to go ahead and buy another stroller for my next baby and my son that can be compatible. And this Mima stroller is probably only going to be used maybe by my mom taking my youngest son for a walk, or if I'm just taking my youngest son for a walk. What are you gonna do? You have to take 2 strollers. This stroller is already gonna take up half your trunk. I have a truck and it takes up a good amount of space in my truck. We don't use it. I literally stopped using that stroller at about 9 months. So a stroller that didn't even last me a whole year, that was $1,600. So that's more of the cons of it. I think there's more cons than pros of this stroller. I think that's really it for the cons. The pros of this stroller is obviously it is beautiful, and who would not want such a beautiful stroller? It is attention seeking, eye grabbing. It is gorgeous. I loved it. It was good for all weather. It was good for all terrain. It was great for walking. It's not a jogging stroller, but it was good for my speed walking. I can have my son facing me up to any age or rear facing. It was very tall, so my husband didn't have to bend over to push it. It drives really smooth, and I like that you can buy adapters so you can add your car seat to it. And if you have a baby who does like to sleep flat on a pram, the pram is really good for the newborn baby. So you can use it from newborn. Again, I hate the fact that it only goes up to 37 pounds. My son right now is 42 pounds, and he's been that weight from like 2. So they say it can go up to 2 years old. But if you have a big kid, you might as well say it can last you for a year. And then what you gonna do with it? I have it. I'm gonna keep it because I just like it, and maybe sell it at some point. But yeah. There are many other accessories. There's a cold weather kit. If you live in somewhere cold or you need to walk with your baby, you can add on to it. That's another fee. There's a lot of accessories you can buy for it, but they get expensive. Okay. That's really about it. I wanted to do this video for the longest time. I know it sounds like my video is all over the place, but I couldn't find my phone, which basically gave me all the specs of everything I wanted to tell you about this stroller. But it's a really nice stroller. It's a beautiful stroller. It's an expensive stroller, and it's not economical for travel. I'll never forget, you can't travel alone with this stroller. That's what I was saying earlier. You and your baby, I don't know how you're gonna work it. It doesn't have a whole lot of storage space, but enough. It was enough for me. There's nowhere to hang stuff like other strollers have. No, you can maybe add stuff to it to help, but there's really nowhere to add stuff and put your baby's toys. There's no seat, no tray. I don't think they have a tray for it. Then you put your baby with the snacks and stuff. So those are a lot of things to think of. If you want to buy the stroller as a luxury stroller, add on to your everyday stroller, then this is the stroller to get. Like, if you can afford it, get it. But if you are only going to get one stroller that's supposed to last you, this is not the stroller, okay? Go get you a Bob, go get you a Bugaboo, Donkey, or one of those, or Graco. Those aren't those. I'm very excited because I just finally decided on what double stroller I wanted, and I realized my son is so big that even the Bob fully wasn't gonna work for us. So I went ahead and got, you guys already know, I'm over the top. I couldn't get a regular stroller. I got the Bear Cruiser, which is compatible with adapter to the car seat that I have, which is the Nuna Pippa Light. And then my son can stay in it and it goes up to 55 pounds. So I think that will work better for 2 kids, a newborn and a toddler, than any other thing else. And I will be doing a review. I already have parts of it coming. Parts of it came in, and there's a lot of stuff in back order. So as soon as I get that, put it together, and I take my son out with it, I'm definitely gonna do a review. And I'm gonna try to be better than last time, because I said I was gonna do it last time, and my son's 3, and I'm just not doing this review. I'm home, why not? All right, and you know, I will show you a bump shot. This is the little bumpity bump bump bump. Okay, and I'm wearing black, so it might be hard for you to see. Hold on, put something behind it so you can see it. That is the baby bump. We are approximately 34 weeks when you see this, and I'm delivering at 37, so the countdown is real, guys. I have so many other gadgets. My breast pump came in. I have the hands-free ones. I want to do a video on that. But anyway, I told you I'm not going to make this super duper 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 long. So I hope you like the video. If you have any other questions about the Mima, I'll put a link on where you can get the Mima. I'm not sponsored. I purchased it on my own. So, you know, I'm not getting paid for this. I just want people to know the facts before they make such a big purchase and don't like it. So if you have a Mima, tell me how you like it. What did you do? Did you have another stroller? You know, if you're thinking about it, what's making you think about it? Just, you know, hit me up, leave me a message, something in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe because I have more videos coming. And just thanks for watching. As you see, little King has his iPad and he was being very good. Sorry about the noise in the background, and hopefully this video is okay with his noise in the back. I didn't even realize that. So hopefully, I have a toddler, deal with it. Bye guys, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.